Well, seeing Trump remove Keir Starmer from his position is undoubtedly pleasant. Keir Starmer is the kind of person who believes he controls everything and answers to no one, but Trump humiliated him in a Wednesday reveal. In today's video, we'll go over all of the most recent national news while discussing why Trump has humiliated him, but first, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join our rapidly expanding community. We have new Keir t-shirts available on our website. Visit British.com or click the link in the description. Just a brief note to let you know. You'll have to wait, Keir Sta. Keir Starmer seeks Donald Trump's blessing prior to concluding an agreement with Mauritius about the Chiros Islands' future. Labour had hoped to certify a deal with Mauritius over the islands prior to the incoming president's return to the White House on January 20, according to a shocking revelation. Even though a number of elements are still at play, Trump has not made any public comments on the potential deal, and it was not brought up during his phone conversation with Starmer in late December. British government officials no longer have as much faith that the deal would be finalised before Monday of next week. Tomorrow morning, the Mayan government will hold a special cabinet meeting to deliberate over and maybe adopt the most recent ideas. Lists the financial periods that have already been reported. Trump reportedly sought legal counsel from the Pentagon on how to scuttle the pact with the president-elect in order to veto Labour's Chiros Islands deal. According to a source, Trump requested that the presidential transition team collaborate with the Pentagon to obtain legal counsel after receiving a briefing on Chagos from the UK. In the meantime, Trump allies Mike Waltz and Marco Rubio have both cited the impending threat of China, which counts Mauritius as an ally over the islands, and he has stated a position in principle to oppose the deal if elected on the Department of Defense's advice based on their global security posture. Waltz stated, "I have no doubt that China will take advantage of the resulting vacuum reform if the UK cede control of the Chagos to Mauritius." UK leader Nigel Farage told The Independent separately that there is direct opposition to this deal, regardless of what is said regarding a lease agreement, as we saw with Hong Kong. "I can guarantee you this because I was in America last week and know the incoming defense secretary very well. A senior Trump advisor told me that Diego Garcia was the most significant island in the world from an American perspective." Foreign Secretary David Lammy reacted to the remarks by claiming that the White House, Pentagon, Department of Defense and intelligence agencies supported the proposals. After reviewing the information, Lammy predicted that Trump and his supporters would likewise endorse it. According to some news authorities, current Prime Minister Navin Ramgoolam stated that his new administration wished to examine the conditions of the deal that had not been confirmed by treaty. Following the killing of a 14-year-old boy who was stabbed to death on a bus, Kellen Bassa listed two youngsters who were wanted for interrogation. On January 7, Kellen Bassa was attacked on the 472 bus in WCH, resulting in his death. The public is being asked to assist the Met Police in locating Colin Chaba 15 and Mosa Zotsi 16, as they would like to speak with them. According to witnesses, two boys, one of them was carrying a machete, attacked Bassa, also known as the Gripper. Chief Inspector Sarah Lee shared her thoughts with the boy's family and friends, stating that the community had been greatly impacted by his death. She added that officers have been conducting more weapon searches, reassurance patrols, and house-to-house inquiries. "I understand that these can be upsetting, but they have been necessary, and I appreciate your patience. Our detective team is working non-stop to find the person who killed Kellen, and we need your assistance in finding Chaba and Zotsi." 3 days after BCA's passing, she advised people to call 999 if they had any pertinent information about the teens' whereabouts, but she also cautioned people not to approach them if they were spotted in public. Online reading revealed anonymous drill lyrics boasting of his death. There is conjecture that the murder of the schoolboy, who briefly attended St. Columba's Catholic Boys' School in Bexley Heath, may have been related to his work as a drill rapper. Drill music has frequently been linked to gangs and violence. Court Gripper, who is missing the 472 blade in my coat, tried jumping off, but the doors don't slide, so now he's sitting there rigid with fear in his eyes. On January 6, a Year 12 student was stabbed at Prince Imperial Way, a mile away. The 18-year-old was taken to the hospital with potentially fatal injuries following the assault, which happened around 4:20 p.m. Finally, despite billions of dollars being spent on road repairs in the UK, nearly 2 out of 3 British drivers cite potholes as their top driving concern. The worries stem from a startling survey of more than 1,700 drivers that revealed a growing dissatisfaction with road conditions nationwide, with 61% of drivers expressing concern about the condition of UK roads and potholes ranking as the top driving annoyance in 2024. Potholes and other road surface problems were found to be a contributing cause in 12% of traffic accidents, highlighting the dangers of deteriorating road conditions. In an effort to improve road safety nationwide, the worrying condition of the roads was brought to light today on National Pothole Day, which aims to increase public awareness of the impact that over 1 million potholes have on Britain. The annual Awareness Day event encourages public reporting of potholes through the Fill That Hole website. According to Tom Banks, a motoring expert at Go Compare, potholes are a big worry for British drivers, and with good reason. They grow when water seeps into a highway's foundation, freezes, and then swells in cold weather. Due to decades of underfunding, local road conditions have reached an all-time low. The poor state of roads has become such a significant issue that it would now cost more than £6 billion to address the backlog of repairs across England and Wales, warned David Giles, chair of the Asphalt Industry Alliance. After receiving pressure from drivers and other MPs, the expert's assessment from last year indicated that Labour would allocate an additional $500 million to address the pothole issue. A car may sustain damage from hitting a pothole in a number of ways, from minor tire difficulties to more significant mechanical problems. Common damage includes issues with the suspension, problems with steering alignment and punctures or blown tires when drivers swerve to avoid potholes. More accidents may happen, and occasionally drivers report fluid leaks after hitting them. Sometimes you can drive over a pothole and not sustain any damage, but other times you might find yourself blowing out a tire, damaging your wheel rim, or even experiencing other problems like exhaust damage and fluid leaks. The extent of damage frequently depends on both the depth of the pothole and the speed at which the vehicle was traveling when it struck the obstacle. If you haven't already, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more British material. Thank you, and take care. Banks